Hey viewers, still here at Lucky Bay. Just thought, I'm looking at the camera screen and it looks nothing like that looks out there. That is like bright red, it's amazing. I've taken a few photos and it looks fucking grouse on the camera. Maybe when I play this back later it might look the right colour, but at the moment it doesn't look like the right colour on the monitor there. Anyway, I thought I'd let you watch the sun go down on me because I'm into a bit of porn. Not my sun go down on me, no, I'd never let that happen. But I've just been doing a bit of fishing and I'm having a beer, of course. Not even a fucking bite, mate, nothing. I've lost my fisherman's touch. So, I'm giving up. Now I was just packing up and I noticed that, so a couple of photos and I thought I'd let you guys have a look on the camera as well. If I talk long enough it'll go down more and it might look a bit better. Well, I know what I'll tell you. I haven't told you this yet. Hang on a minute. When I did Goog's track and I went into the desert and that, and went through the Nullarbor plains and come out. I got to Nullarbor and I filled up with fuel because I had no fuel. I had the 20 litre jerry can. So that was all good. From there I went to Eucla. Bit of exploring around Eucla and that. And in the morning I put another $50 worth of fuel in because the fuel was expensive, so I just put enough in to sort of get me to where it's going to be cheaper. $50 in, no worries. And down at a place called Cocklebiddy, there's these awesome caves that I want to go and explore. They've got rivers and lakes in them, and they go for like fucking K's and K's. I think one of them, the deepest one's been explored about 6 K's or something like that. But they do go deeper, that's as far as they can get. Like they do scuba diving, they dive through the lakes, right, go under into the next big opening, and then they carry their tanks and that, and then dive through the next one. So the furthest they've gotten is about 6 K's. I wouldn't mind doing the scuba diving, that'd be great, wouldn't it? But this big one, you can walk in at 300 metres before you get to the lake. It'd just be grouse to see all that. So I wanted to do that. So anyway, I got to a little place called Marilamba or Marambita or Ooga Booga or some shit like that. And thought I was out of fuel, so I thought I'll tip the rest of my jerry can in. So I did that, and then went and filled it up right at the Bowser, $75 worth. Go in to pay for it, no fucking money in my account on my card. I thought, oh no, I got no service. I had no service to do a bank transfer to transfer money over. Oh mate, it was so embarrassing. I could feel my face bright red, right? And she goes, oh, have you got cash? Yeah, I've got cash, right? Thank fuck for that. So grabbed $100 out, that's all I had. Paid for that, $25 change. Keep driving. Get to Cocklebiddy, where the caves are and that. Need more fuel. So what did I do? Oh yeah, I knew I had no money in my account, so I tried doing phone banking to transfer money over the phone. I couldn't remember my account details and shit, so I rang up Jamie. I said, mate, I only had a few coins to ring him. I had heaps of $2 coins, but I was going to use them for fuel as well. So I said, look, I've got to be quick. I'll explain later. I just need $50 in my account. So he put that in, right? And I waited. And I had an ATM there, so I checked the ATM to check my balance. It was only $30 in there. it was $20 overdrawn. He'd put the 50 in, but it was already 20 overdrawn. So, oh no. So I got the 25 bucks change from before, his 30, and I had $12 and $2 coins. So I put 67 bucks in, and I said to the bloke, oh, where's the nearest town where I'll get Optus reception? I've got to transfer money. He goes, that'd be Balladonia. I thought, oh, okay, and I looked at my fuel and how far Balladonia was, and I thought, oh geez, I've only got enough to get there, so I couldn't go off track to look at these codes and that. I had to miss out. I go to Balladonia, right, just make it, right, well, not just make it, I was nearly on empty, and they got no Optus phone reception. Oh fuck. So I ring up Jamie, I need another 50 bucks, so righto, does that, right. I go and put $45 worth of fuel in, go and pay for it, decline. Oh, hang on, my son's just putting some money in, we'll just wait a minute. So wait a minute, decline. She goes, oh, just sit down for 5 minutes and we'll wait 5 minutes. Try again, decline. They got an ATM, so I thought I'll check my balance, right? No, actually, first I went back and I rang Jamie. I said, did you put the money in? He goes, yeah. I said, well, it keeps coming up decline. I said, I don't know what to do. And I had what I rang him with were the last coins I had. So I had nothing, right? I said, oh, I don't know what to do. I can't ring anyone else anymore. I fucking got no money, blah, blah, blah. He goes, well, I put it in. All right. So I went to the ATM, checked my balance, zero. I said, oh, fuck. And so the woman goes, oh, well, let me ring your son and we'll do a thing over the phone, like a credit card thing over the phone. I said, yeah, cool. So she done that and that was all good. Jamie paid for it. But fuel, being like $1.90, nearly $2 a litre, you don't get far, or you don't get as much fuel as what you would, and you don't get as far, obviously. So I'm nearly on empty. I put the 45 bucks in, thinking that's going to get me to, she told me Norseman was the next town I'll get Optus reception. 192 k's, 200 k's. I've got half a tank, should get it there on 200 k's. So straight to Norseman. My fuel light come on. I was on low. I'm thinking, oh my god, I just made it in there, eh? Got Optus reception. Thank God. Transferred money, pay Jamie back, do this, do that, fill up with fuel. Right. So yeah, she's been a bit of an adventure, a few exciting times and a few panicky times, but oh, sun's gone. It didn't even turn bright red like it normally does. Anyway, I'm camping. Let me see if I can. I'm camping over there. There, where my finger's touching. That's where I'm camping. It's actually in a campsite. They've got showers, real showers, toilets, camp kitchen, and it's in a national park. It's pretty cool. $10 a night to camp, $12 park fee entry. But I see some Brumbies. I was driving down the road from Northman to Esperance. See some Brumbies. Got my cameras all set up, done here. We went back looking for them, couldn't find them. Drove up some sort of tracks and that. And I've seen their horse shit and that, but gone. Look, that's probably about all I've got to tell you now. It's getting dark. I've got to get back to. Yeah, let's have a look around. Couple of birdies. How you going there, fellas? Just want to show you this sand. It is it's like driving. Can you see them wheel marks? Yeah, like they're only just sort of left a mark on the sand. It's like driving on concrete. It's rock hard. It's really fine, like talcum powder. I mean, this is wet, but really fine sand. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm going to let you go because this video is getting too long. So you guys keep smiling, stay happy.